Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hi, hi. Oh, I just clicked on the event. Oops. Well, time to go straight to the onsen. Yay. Who is this? Okay, Nodoka? Ugh. Why won't it come out? I'm so darn close. Okay, and Shigure? Man, characters that I didn't even see yet. Or at least I think I didn't see yet in the storyline. Nodoka? I brought you some hot cocoa. Oh, Shigure? I was just thinking about a hot drink to warm up my frozen hands and feet. Thanks. You know, I want some hot cocoa. I thought my hands were gonna freeze off. The sweet, sweet warmth of cocoa spreading through my body. It reminds me of our blissful lives at the main institute. Remember when we could have cocoa whenever you wanted? When will we be able to return to the main building? Oh, hello, hello. You worry too much. President Chirino lifted our suspension at the last festival, remember? Just be patient. She'll come get us eventually. No, I won't be. It's been months, I say. Months. She just left them in the icy wilderness for months? I bet that arrogant shorty doesn't even remember we exist. I bet she's eating pudding in the lap of luxury right now, with unlimited hot cocoa. I was obviously too nice to her the last time she was here. Next time, I'm really gonna get her. I'm going to resist the urge to point out that you're the one who lost last time. What are you doing out here, besides freezing to death? I'm glad you asked. I was just pulling out these rotten pillars. We're running out of wood for the campfires and the snow's piling up. So I figured I could kill 2 birds with 1 stone, clean up a little, and get us some firewood. You want help? Yes. We'll combine our strengths to pull out the pillar. Okay. Pull with me on 3. 1, 2, 3. Boom. That's the sound of pulling out a tree, a boom? What in the heck was that? A bomb? Oh my god, no. It's a giant mole. Shigure, hold me. We're done for. I'll hold you if you want, but there is no giant moles in this area. In these areas. If it wasn't a mole, then it was a bomb. We're under attack. Use your eyes, please. Oh. What is this? Mother Nature's attacking us. I think we just hit a water vein. It's so big. Oh, so this is where the onsen comes. What if all the water freezes and this area turns into a giant ice skating rink? Shigure, we can't let that happen. We live here. We have to stop the current immediately. What can we possibly block it with? I don't even have enough wood to make a fire. All I wanted was to enjoy the smallest inkling of happiness around a warm campfire. And for that small desire, I'll be punished. We'll freeze to death inside this ice skating rink, forgotten and abandoned. Chin up, Nodoka. Things are never as bad as they seem. Do you not see the gigantic upside-down waterfall bursting out of the ground? Tell me how this isn't bad. Look a little closer. It's not just normal groundwater. What do you mean? Huh? Wait, the water's kind of warm. And it smells like sulfur. A hot spring? I told you it wasn't all bad. Imagine the possibilities. I can be lazy and not have to heat up water to bathe anymore. You're right, but a stupid hot springs isn't going to help our sorry situation. A hot springs? Stupid? Who's there? Shigure? A bear's attacking. Oh? Are there bears in the Red Winter Academy? Fascinating. Wait, they have a hot springs apartment? Cool. I want to see. Show me. Who are you? Silly me. Wanted to see bears before even introducing myself. Where a hot spring can be found, so can we. And here we are, on a bright, shiny, perfect day for development. We are the Gehenna Academy's hot spring department. The Gehenna Academy? What are Gehenna students doing here? We might be suspended, but that won't stop us from protecting the Red Winter Academy from intruders. How adorable. If you worry too much, that cute little forehead of yours might get wrinkles. We're only here to investigate information of a new hot springs here. I mean, she isn't wrong. How fast does word travel? Yeah, but how in the heck did you find out about it so fast? How seriously awesome. As expected, President Kasumi is always right. Ah, that sweet, comforting smell of sulfur. I feel right at home. You don't mind if I check out the spring, do you? I guess not. Just a little peek, though. Ahem, let's see. This hot spring. Honestly, I don't know. It looks pretty cool to me, though. Why did you pretend you were such an expert? I don't worry my little brain about the boring stuff like the quality or contents. My gauge of a good hot spring is if it makes you want to take your clothes off and jump in. And aw, thank you. What? The president approved the construction permit? Great. Then let the hot springs development begin. Whoa, things are progressing so fast. Those are rather large machines. Excuse me? Is that a giant drill? Wait a second. I only said you could take a peek. What's happening here? Do you need to clean out your ears? I already told you. Hot Springs development is what's happening. But this is the former institute managed by the Spec Ops, number 227. Like I said, I won't allow other schools to just trample on Red Winter Academy property. It's not like there's really anything happening here, though. Ooh, do you cuties already have a development plans in progress? Well, I wouldn't say exactly. Then I don't really see the problem here. Well, anyway, we're gonna get started. She's worse than a bear. Okay, friends. Let's burn the forest and demolish all the old buildings. I wonder what happens when you burn down snowy branches. How exciting! She kind of scares me. She just got here and she's already, asserting her dominance. What are they doing to our home, Shigure? Thinking about it logically, The ruins were scheduled to be demolished anyway. Might as well get something out of it. Come, sit next to me and watch. I have hot cocoa too. Okay, but I'm still a little worried. I'd be super worried. What the heck? Did she just finish that in a few seconds? What? 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 What is happening? As you can see, it's a new hot springs resort that we built. Hehe. Isn't it just grand? This is a whole operation. A huge hot springs facility with a ryokan too? I didn't think you were gonna make such a gigantic resort. Oh, you know how it goes. A new hot springs burst here, one burst there. You increase budget, the scale goes up, and voila! Isn't it awe-inspiring? As I say, the bigger, the better. But something this... Oh, of course. Since this is on Red Winter Academy grounds, it's yours to do with as you wish. Hug it and treat yourself, invite some rich guests, or throw a party for the other students. The only limit is your imagination. But will you listen to me? What? According to the president, there are other hot springs areas nearby? Then there's no time to rest. More hot springs, more development. We'll be developing a new hot springs nearby. So if there's a problem with the facility, call me anytime. But you didn't even give us your number. They're like a storm that comes and goes. A storm that turned our home into a hot springs resort. I get that it's a nice new facility, but how in the heck are we supposed to manage something this big? Well, it'd be a shame to let it go to waste though, right? Yeah, it'd be a shame. You gotta test the waters, haha. Man, this looks so comfy. Ooh, participate in the events to obtain event items. The event stages to obtain event items, hot spring towels, mustache shampoo, and capybara bath bombs. I want everything, especially the mustache shampoo. Cause why not? Let's see, what is this? Ooh, episode 1, unauthorized hot springs. Yo, I love the picture in the background. Look at that. Look at this. This is amazing. Gee. Estella? Strawberry milk. Banana. Hehe. They're all mine. Shake her awake. I ain't shaking her, that's mean. I'm gonna poke her cheek. Boop. Huh? Wait, did I just poke her hard enough to make her fall? What commoner dares disturb my work-sanctioned nap? Oh, comrade. It's been a while. Of course you'd be the only one audacious enough to interrupt my precious nap time. On the authority of my mustache, I will... Huh? My mustache? Tomoe? Bring the spare mustache. Yeah, bring the spare mustache, quickly. You saw nothing. Right, Tomoe? Saw what, great leader? Saw nothing, anyway. Daring to encroach upon the secretariat during nap time. Or secretariat during nap time. Comrade, have you no sense of dignity or respect? President, nap time ended approximately 1 hour ago. 1 hour ago? You know, that's understandable, actually. What a shock. Ahem. Of course I was not deliberately sleeping extra. And even if I was, it's the fault of those dastardly earthquakes. Earthquakes? Lately, Red Winter Academy has been plagued by inextricable earthquakes. Just last night, I was rudely shaken awake, just as I was drifting to sleep. And I couldn't sleep a single wink after that, afraid of the very building I slept in collapsing around me. That's terrible. It truly is. I'm glad to see we see eye to eye on this, comrade. What brings you to Red Winter Academy? A lot of rumors have been going around about a new hot springs. I wanted to take a dip in the hot springs, you know, as one does. Hot springs? At the Red Winter Academy? Comrade, you are skilled at making me laugh. We are an academy of snow and ice, not steam and hot water. Did you confuse us with Gehenna Academy? Did you hear Comrade's silly joke, Tomoe? A hot springs resort recently opened up at Red Winter Academy. Great leader. Here in my school? I demand you tell me of its location immediately. Of course, great leader. The former institute where you banished the Spec Ops students to. Apparently, a hot spring stream suddenly sprung up. And they established a resort there. Are you trying to tell me that I, the president of the Red Winter Academy, was not informed of this? With all due respect, great leader, you fell asleep during my report last week's meeting. Tomoe? It was obviously your responsibility to re-report it once I woke up. I will never accept this insubordination. Development? Without my approval? And at the former institute of all places? What about my orders to reflect on their actions? I never told them to enjoy a hot springs. This is the very opposite of punishment. They will truly face the wrath of the mustache. Tomoe, report. What is the status on my personal tank? The Persianator number 1. Painting was completed to your exact instruction, and it was delivered to the Secretariat just last week. Finally, someone properly following my orders. Come, Tomoe. We will go to the former institute with the Persianator number 1 and teach those rule breakers real fear. The Persianator number 1? Curious, are you? It's my special, custom-made tank. Behold, the giant mustache which can be seen from any distance. The dozer blades in front shine with unquestionable authority that will crush any who oppose the Secretariat. My beloved creation. With it, I'll demolish Labor Party barricades and squash illegal hot springs resorts. I'll purge the Spec Ops students' dreams and insubordination in one fell swoop. Let the debut of the Persianator number 1 commence. I want to see the tank with the mustache. Man, I feel fear though. What is this? Okay, it's recommending this team. You know, I'll go with recommendations because recommendations are recommendations, you know? If it's recommended, I assume it's good. Man, though, this sounds like the comfiest hot spring. The air outside is cold, and inside is just warm water. That sounds like the best time to me. Okay, I just gotta adjust my computer's volume real quick. It's just a little bit too loud on my headphones. There. Better. Boop. The event stages are easy good because the current raid boss hurts me. Even bringing along a friend, I can't get past the 3rd stage, and it made me so mad too because I wasted a ticket yesterday. Because the 3rd stage, I only had like 5,000 or something left on the raid boss, so I'm like, oof, the big oof. Oh, so cute, look at the capybara and its baby in the background. That is adorable. Let's see, I'm gonna target this group. Ooh. Ooh, hello, hello. Wait, where's the tank? I wanted to see the mustache tank. What? What is this monstrosity? It's a rather impressive resort. They've done great. How dare you admire illegal activity, comrade? The Spec Ops students should be living as they desired, miserable with not even a twig for a campfire. Not lavishing in luxurious resorts. That was an amazing bath. Oh, hello, hello. For the raid boss, does it hurt me difficulty-wise or mentality-wise? Both, because I like Peroro. Peroro's adorable to me. Did you try the bottled milk tea from the store? It was so yummy. Let's visit again next winter. Honestly, my expectations weren't high, but I'm really surprised. With all the snowy scenery, it might even beat out Gehenna's hot springs. Are those students from other schools? You mean to tell me an illegal building the Secretariat has not sanctioned, one that I learned the existence of only today, has become a tourist attraction, more popular than my white mustache theme park? Even my mustache feels my fury. I will purge every last student involved with this atrocity. Who is causing a ruckus in front of our establishment? Even if you're a guest, if you're disrupting our business, we have no choice but to... President Chirino? And Sensei as well? What brings you here? Hello, Nodoka. I like your kimono. I wanted to take a bath. Can I get both? Ooh, hello, hello. Did I get Akko in the end? Yes, it took 90 summons, but I got her. Hello, Nodoka. I like your kimono, but I do want a bath, so a mixture of both. I'm the one asking the questions here. If you don't want to be purged within the next 7.34 seconds, explain yourself and your illegal activities immediately. Hello, and welcome to the Hot Springs Resort, number 227. Oh, great leader. We're here to serve your every whim and fancy, so you go home refreshed, relaxed, and ready to tackle a new day. You can't charm your way out of this, and how dare you change the name of the club without my permission? Hot Spring Resorts number 227? How ridiculous. The Spec Ops number 227 wasn't an actual club anyway. Just your impulse. so we'll call ourselves what we want. We, the members of the Spec Ops, aren't who we used to be. The hot springs took us from disillusioned, suspended students with no hopes for a future to this. Poverty became a thing of the past once we gained popularity across Kivotos. Do you remember? You left us with 2 sticks to rub together and a stale bread to stomach. But guess what? Now I eat 2 whole puddings with every meal. Did she say 2 puddings? 2 doesn't seem like much. I could eat like maybe 5. Well, before, there was only one person in all of Red Winter Academy who could afford 2 puddings at every meal. But now, I get 2 puddings, and new telescope lenses let me zoom in from super far away. Let me see. What else has changed? Honestly, we're so filthy rich that I can't spend the money fast enough. Yo, look at her flexing. I won't stand for this. I sent you here for punishment. You were meant to reflect on your rebellious behaviors, and instead you're living like royalty, eating pudding whenever you please. Ready to Purginator number 1? I'll make you watch as I purge your precious hot spring resorts. And then I'll purge you. Are you crazy? Please stop. I've suffered, cried, and struggled for so many years. And now you want to take away the smallest happiness I found in a little corner of life? And anyway, we're not causing any trouble here for President Chirino or the Secretariat, right? I suppose not, but... No, I won't allow it. Your luxuries threaten my authority as the Master Scribe. If other students see this, they will rise in rebellion with you on the head. With you at the head. Humph. You leave me no choice. Shigure, bring it out. What are you saying? Tomoe, she's threatening me. Hello, President Chirino. Don't be alarmed. This is just the Mustache Hot Springs Manju. I've been preparing just for you. I want a Mustache Hot Springs Manju too. I'm hungry. A bribe, you say? You may think you can sway me with its mustache design, but you sorely underestimated me if you think I'll be moved by some second-rate manju made by you outcasts. Why don't you give it a try? You're awfully confident of some boring old snack from a gross old hot springs. Nom 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 nom. It's sweet? Oh, so cute. This is adorable. What a perfect soothing combination. The soft and chewy bread mixed with the smooth paste in an irresistible match. Don't you think so? The profits provided by this resort allow us to invest in only the highest quality ingredients, just for the president. I made sure to gain approval of the gourmands. All over Kivotos before I dared serve it to our great leader. What do you say, President Chirino? If you accept our Hot Springs Resort, our exclusive Hot Springs Manju will be at your disposal, as well as free tickets whenever you please. Humph. Well, naturally, I cannot simply ignore such earnest, sincere requests. And this has nothing to do with the delicious mustache Hot Springs Manju. While I respect President Chirino's opinion, I simply cannot allow this to pass. It remains that this is an illegal resort built within the Secretariat's permission, and built without the Secretariat's permission. I am in agreement. Such a building is a threat to the Secretariat's authority, and the Red Winter Academy itself. Tomoe? Beautiful, darling Tomoe. Did you know that this resort has a bath so large it allows for communal bathing? Just imagine, you, President Cherino, a communal bath, a closeness you never could have imagined with the great leader Cherino. What is this bribery? A bath? With President Cherino? I suddenly remembered, just yesterday, I was in the open-air bath and came across a giant bear enjoying the facilities. The snowy landscape, a warm bath, the bear's fluffy fur. It was really an incredible experience. A bath with a fluffy bear? Upon further consideration, I do believe the Red Winter Academy could benefit from the existence of a hot springs resort. Such bathing facilities can be considered a necessity for the health and cleanliness of the Security Council members, as well as fluffy bears, although that is none of my concern. I agree wholeheartedly with your observations. Wise Secretariat members, please allow us to guide you inside. The changing room is this way. Phew, that nonsense is finally over with. I didn't mean you were an inconvenience or anything, Sensei. I'm actually really happy you came. You've done a great job here. I'm glad you seem a little happier at the former institute now. You've done a great job here. Yes, thanks to the resort, I am busier than before, but I've been able to do so many things I've always wanted to do. Can you believe I finally got to get new lenses for my telescope? And did you see Cherino's face when I said I eat 2 puddings with every meal? And using bath maintenance as an excuse to watch students from the other school bathe. Nodoka, what the heck are you doing? Pretend you didn't hear that last part. Poof, erase it. I'm suddenly apprehensive about this. No reason to be, Sensei. At Hot Springs Resort number 227, we always put the comfort of our guests first. Please, take this robe. Let me give you a private tour from the manager herself. I'll even take you to a private bath just for Sensei. Why is she so excited? I can trust her, I think. With Nodoka's piercing gaze behind me, I headed to the open-air bath. I feel some fear. Ooh, I like this. Oh man, I feel some fear. Big fear. Let's see. View now? Nah. I wanna look at this. Scary. Okay, brown bear, open air bath. Boop. I know where I'm spending all my energy. What is it recommending? Same team? Okay. I got this. Okay, let's see how painful this will be. Okay, it's not too bad. But man, this is what open air bats are like, huh? Let's see. Come on, move a little closer, enemies. There. And then boop. Heh. Okay, please come closer, enemies. Thank you, enemies. Ooh, it's a boss. Nice. Boop. Wee. Heh. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Man, I'm gonna have to farm so much. But yo, it's worth it. I believe. Okay, now loading. I'll do a few of these just to use some energy before I go to my MomoTalk. Now loading. Man, I still wanna see that tank and the... Oh, it crashed. And also the mustache manju. Man, it's probably adorable. I love the taste of manju. Manju's delicious. And they're using the highest quality ingredients, so it must be extra good. Okay, please do not crash again today. Or actually, no, if it crashes, I understand. Okay, loading. Boop. Boop. Head pat. Poke shiny thing in the sky. Head pat. Oops. Wait, update. Okay. What update? Okay, yes, continue. Continue, please. Thank you, game. Okay, now loading. Oh, these ones are the yellow enemies. Okay. I should have put a yellow team member in here. At this point anyways. Oh well. I'll put someone in next time. This be fine. Boop. Okay, let's see. Where are they gonna stand? There. Boop. Okay. You know, I'll take out those ones. Might as well. Give her a shield. I gotta care about her health after all. You know what? Boop. Oh, that was pretty good. Heh. Okay, nice. Man, I'm gonna have to farm so much. I can just sense it. I'm glad I get all the event currency though. Or like, at least I think that's all of it. You know, I'm gonna steer the shop. Oh, this is so cute. Okay, I can get more Chinatsu here. Fuka here. I do want to get that Cherino. You know, I will bring her home. I gotta buy everything. Eh. Hey there, Miku. Sounds great, Miku. You know, I'm gonna check out my MomoTalk. Hey, Momoi. Sensei, what do you think you need for the perfect story in a retro game? A perfect game story? Story-wise, you know, that's kind of conflicting because it depends on what you want to go for. But, you know, epic art's always good, epic soundtracks. But what's the problem? It's nothing. Those dummies, they're just blabbing away. The story is boring, the game mechanics aren't tight, yada yada yada. I can't stand it. Meet me in the game development department club room, Sensei. Huh? Anu, good morning. Time to head over to the game department. Ooh, what makes a good story? Game Maniac. Are stories really important in retro games? Wagamama. Really? Old school stories are so lame, lol. Ikusa007. When will the heroine show up? Tencycle. No plot twist. I could probably write better than this. So, what's all this? I did try pulling earlier for the cutie with the mustache, but, you know, Cherino told me no. I gotta get her the best food first, and then she'll come home, I think. I do want to try at least one multi-pull for Chinatsu, though. It's just some crackpot criticism from the internet trolls. Criticism? So... Some retro games are being remade because of the recent boom in crowdfunding. Personally, I like to support this movement and commend them for taking on the challenge. But look, everyone is blatantly bad-mouthing the retro game we just released. You don't need to deliberately search for comments like that, you know? Well, you can say they unintentionally caught my attention. Like how you might open a wrapped piece of cheese only to find it moldy. I didn't search for them because I like them. It was all part of my market research. More than that, these guys have garbage opinions to begin with. Saying stuff like, stories are important in retro games. Or, when does the heroine show up? Or, no plot twist? Their standards are so shallow. It's a conventional story where a hero ventures out to defeat the Demon King. To defeat the Demon King bad just because it's conventional? It's nonsense to think following a cliche is stupid, and that a story is only good when it breaks convention with a plot twist. Those arrogant fools say that a good game story is one that leaves a strong impression on the player. Anybody with a pulse could say that. If you know game stories so well, write one yourself. Momoy, calm down. Ah, what? What? Wow, this is infuriating. I'm infuriated. I just want to punch those jerks right through my monitor. But I can't seem to write the way I want to. I'm so angry. It's because of the deadline, isn't it? I'm sorry, Sensei. I just got so worked up and dumped it all on you. Or dumped it all at you. No, it's okay. I actually appreciate that. No, it's okay. Huh? Why would you say that? It means you trust me enough to turn to me when times get tough. Oh gosh. Okay, thank you, Sensei. Honestly, I don't know either. I don't know what I should write or how I should write it. At this rate, I don't think I'm qualified to be the scenario writer for the game development department. I don't know what the perfect game story is. There's one thing I know for sure. Yeah, I don't know what the perfect game story is, but there's one thing I know for sure though, I think. Maybe. What do you know? Whatever story you write, Momoy, is gonna be the best story ever told. Heh. Heh, I see. Yes, the story I want to write. It's the best story ever told. Yes, after hearing you out, I think I kind of get it. Alright, my motivation is maxed out. I came up with a great idea after listening to you. A special story that is rooted in conventions, but also goes far beyond that. So next time, read the script for my next story and let me know what you think, Sensei. Yep, leave it to me. Who's my favorite? My favorite person that I have right now is Miku because I'm super biased because Miku is my waifu for laifu. Though for the actual characters from the game, I'm not sure yet. I don't know them too well enough. I gotta bond with them more. A few days later, I received a MomoTalk message from Amoy. What should I do, Sensei? I finally came up with an idea, and it's completely contradictory. I can't think of anything else. Please help me. Wah! As expected, Amoy was her normal self. Oh, that was cute. What do I do, Sensei? My ideas are also uninspired. I can't think of anything else. Please help me. Wah! Have you heard of a ghost story called Mary's Calling, Sensei? I've never heard of it. Mary's Calling is a scary story about a little girl with a doll named Mary. When the girl throws the doll away, the doll starts calling for her. The scary part is that each time Mary calls the little girl, she gets closer and closer to her. At the end, the doll appears right behind the little girl. And why are you telling me this story? I don't know. I was just curious if you'd heard of it. If you could trace back her calls, I wonder if you would see where Mary is calling from. I wish Mary would call me sometime. How spooky! Did I get my Miku package? No! It's gonna take forever, but it's okay. As long as it gets here. Episode 2, The Voice of Mary. Boop. I lay down on a cot to rest my eyes after a late night of work at Shell. Just when I was about to fall asleep, I heard a strange sound. Haha, haha. My name's. I'm in. Where's that voice coming from? I'm coming straight at you. 2. That voice. Mary? 1. Huh? I couldn't fall asleep because of that mysterious laughing. So, you heard a mysterious voice at the Shell House, which you believe to be Mary? Oh, hello, hello. That's interesting. Actually, it's been a dream of mine to record audio from a ghost. Would it be okay if I stayed at the Shell House with you tonight? I'll discover where the sound is coming from. Yep, I watched Made in Abyss. And I've seen the first episode of Season 2. I also love the movie. Man, that series is so good. Kotama, aren't you afraid of Mary? No need to be afraid. Most phenomena can be explained with science, and unexplained phenomena must be researched. I'm actually quite excited. Kotama was also a Millennium student after all. Of course, I'm a member of Veritas, the Seekers of Truth. Wait, why would I be afraid of Made in Abyss? I like those kinds of series. I'll have to set up the sound equipment in the Shell House in advance so that I can record right away when we hear something. Then I'll go to Veritas' club room to get the recording equipment. Kotama returned to Millennium to get the recording equipment. So this is the Shell House Sensei uses when on duty. Yeah, Kotama, welcome to my basement. I tried so hard to install a wiretapping device here. Who'd have thought I'd end up getting in it like this? That's a joke, of course. Please don't worry about eavesdropping. Saying that makes me worry even more. I remember when you tried to give me that teddy bear. Or no, was it you or someone else? Oops. First, listen carefully to see if there was any strange sounds. If there are any strange sounds. Soon. Haha. Ha ha ha. My name's... I'm in... There it is again. This voice is perhaps... Sensei, could you turn on the executive office radio? If I'm right, this is probably... Wait, YouTube comments aren't showing up in chat? Wait, what? I swear they are. I see it. If I'm right, this is probably... Haha, did I keep you waiting? This is DJ Mary, coming to you live from Kronos. If you send me a story, I'll hook you up with some prizes. Looks like there are 2 stories a day. This voice is... That's right. It's a late-night radio show. Occasionally, when the radio frequency gets picked up by an unconnected speaker, this strange voice might result. Mary's voice must have been from the radio broadcast. I'm glad it wasn't a ghost. Though funny how the person's name is Mary. But it's a little disappointing. I was looking forward to recording a real ghost voice. Maybe I should use a 10 yen coin to give Kokuri a call. Stop it, now you're really scaring me. After that, I had a hard time convincing Kotama not to try summoning ghosts. Yeah, I think I'd help her. If she wants to see a ghost that badly, I'll help her. Sensei, I got in trouble again. Huh? For what? What do you mean again? Yeah, what do you mean again? I accidentally caused another explosion while I was cooking. Accidentally? But how? Yeah? I've mixed vinegar, sugar, salt, and mayonnaise. And then all of a sudden, it just exploded? Wait, you mixed vinegar, sugar, salt, and mayonnaise, and it exploded? I was trying to make a delicious sauce. Everyone's been dipping their breadsticks in the sauce. At least I think. People put their breadsticks in that? Eh? What? They do? I didn't know they put their breadsticks in vinegar, sugar, salt, and mayonnaise. I still don't like mayo. No. I don't think explosions are that common. Really? Maybe explosions are more common than you think. No. I don't think explosions are that common. Though maybe they're more common than you think. An explosion of flavor, right? Ha ha. Ha. But I'm in trouble now. I wonder what's wrong with my cooking. It's hard for me to figure this out on my own. Why don't I watch you while you cook? Also, I want free food. Really? If you watch me, then I'm sure we can figure out what I'm doing wrong. Hehe. I'll see you soon. To Judy's relationship story. Boop. A girl's recipe. You know, summoning the ghost of a hero in the past who's willing to help you fight sounds like a great time. I'm hoping at the very least they're using Kewpie mayo, because that's the only mayo I can semi-tolerate if it's mixed in with a lot of stuff. Because I hate the flavor of mayo usually. I can't even eat, like, tuna sandwiches. Because it uses mayo and then it makes my stomach upset because my taste buds are angry. Today's dishes... Curry. Oh. That's... safe. We don't get to cook together very often, so... I thought, why not pick something everyone enjoys? Is curry too plain for you? We could try making Gambas dishes like last time. No, plain is good. Simple's best. Do you really think so? Anyway, let's start with the ingredients. I brought everything we'll need for curry ahead of time. Is it the yolk or the acid flavor? I don't know. I like the flavor of sour stuff. I eat vinegar. I drink vinegar straight up in vinegar drinks. And I eat raw eggs. So I can't really say it's either of those. It's weird. I just don't know. I don't know why mayonnaise bothers me. Here's a curry brick. Pork, 3 potatoes, 1 onion, carrots, and a bunch of spices we can try out later. Yeah, vinegar drinks are delicious. I love them. Apple cider vinegar, it's my favorite. I know people say it hurts to drink, but for me it's fine. Soda hurts to drink. But vinegar, nah, that doesn't hurt at all. I think that should be enough. I tried for Cherino. I tried maybe like 60 pulls in total. Oh, she didn't come home yet. Chinatsu, I want to try at least one multi-pull. I think that should be enough. Surprisingly normal. Pardon? Nothing. Well, let's get to prepping the ingredients. The texture of sweet curry's pork is critical according to the recipe I read. That's why it's important to make sure the pork is tender. There's more than one way to go about tenderizing it. We could use minced garlic or milk. You know, I want to punch it to tenderize it though. Or using one of those hammers, those meat hammers. Those are fun to use. You don't like vinegar? Man, I love that stuff. It's used in so many things. Of course, pickles, chicken adobo, sauces. Vinegar is just top tier. Agree that we have several options at our disposal. But it just so happens that I remembered a good one. The more you knead the meat, the tenderer it will become. And what better to get the job done than this? Judy? What are you holding right now? A gun. A double-barrel shotgun to be precise. I can pulverize the meat with dozens of pellets in a single shot. No, wait. Marinating meat inside of an acidic solution, wouldn't it affect the taste though? Pulverize is putting it lightly. Talk about making mincemeat. Yeah, pulverize is putting it lightly. Hiya! You know, this explains explosions. The meat should be plenty tender now. I wouldn't call it tender. I've never heard of a recipe calling for a gun before. I've never heard of a recipe calling for a gun before. Did I do a bad job? I should have known. The others always freak out and try to stop me when I draw my gun in the kitchen. I thought they were just trying to give me pointers about my grip. Sulks. You thought your grip was the problem? Jeez, Sensei. Everyone knows how important form is when using tools. Goat meat? I don't think I've tried goat, but I eat lamb. Like, the smell of gamey meats isn't the problem for me. Like, I don't mind that kind of smells, but it just hurts when people are burning goat hair. That's the only thing I don't like. Like, when people burn the hair of the animals when prepping them, like, next door, it hurts my nose. Then my nostril gets angry. Burned hair is stinky. It's very, very stinky. You could end up hurting yourself if you mishandled a knife, for example. You have to be careful. How am I the one being scolded right now? I may have made one oopsie, but it'll be smooth sailing from here. Recipe... Ah, here we go. The next step is to stir-fry the ingredients. According to the recipe, the correct order to stir-fry the ingredients is carrots first, then potatoes, and the onions last. No problem. Let's get started with the carrots. Well, won't that take too long? What? The school lunch club always has to cook large quantities of food quickly in order for it to be ready by lunchtime. I've been thinking of new ways to cook within our time limits, which led me to this groundbreaking solution. Yeah. No, wait, stop, hold on. Is something the matter, Sensei? You can't just throw all the ingredients into a pot at once. They won't cook evenly. Every vegetable takes a different amount of time to cook. That's what you want me to keep in mind, isn't it? It's common sense. Ahem. I'm a member of the school lunch club. Of course I know that. But that's where my new groundbreaking method comes in. Ta-da! We can use this. Is that a blowtorch? Yep. If the flame on the gas stove isn't enough to cook everything evenly, then we can use a blowtorch to cook every side at once. And we can combine the gas stove and blowtorch for double the firepower. That's not how cooking works, yo. Hiya! Judy's method truly did break ground. The devastation it left in its wake was terrifying to behold. Black, charred curry powder lies scattered over more than half of the student dining hall's floor. The gas stove is a flaming pyre. The pot is overflowing with a half curry, half stew boiling like lava. How could this have happened again? I think I might know what caused this. Judy, I appreciate you trying to, be innovative, but, sometimes using regular methods like the stove instead of a blowtorch is fine, But I might know what caused this. I was only trying to whip up curry for the students as fast as I could. There you have it. You prioritize speed over staying true to the recipe. This is fine. We can start over from the beginning. First, I need to put out the fire. There. Wait, Judy, stop. Oh dear. The explosion must have tripped the sprinkler system. Maybe even though it looks and probably smells terrible, it might taste delicious. Judy and I had a heated discussion about what we went through. About what went wrong as we stood there drenched. I learned a lot from you, Sensei. Thank you very much. I finally understand what I was doing that was quite dangerous. I'm going to try using a different method next time. Why don't you just stick to the recipe? But cooking is all about being creative. That's one of the greatest joys of cooking, isn't it? Well, as long as you're having fun and not hurting yourself or anyone else. Sensei, I just found out something incredible. What's up? I found a way to eat tons of premium seafood for really cheap. Really? Junko, you shouldn't break the law, even for fine seafood. Really? Tell me. Please don't tell me it's going to the beach and fishing it out myself. I haven't gone fishing in so long. Yeah, but I can't tell you the details yet, hehe. If you want to know the details, come to the Gehenna Academy dining hall at dinner today. Don't be late. I might as well go there. Episode 2, Fake Food. What's fake food? Holographic meatloaf? Or maybe we're playing like a food eating simulator, You're late, Sensei. I offer you delectable food And you have the nerve to be 10 minutes late? This is death penalty worthy. Wow. I was 10 minutes late? How dare I? You're lucky that letting you live is the only way you'll be able to try what I brought. Your pardon just this once, but it's the firing line next time. Didn't you say something about seafood when you invited me? I hope you weren't thinking I meant real seafood. I can't afford that with my kind of paycheck. What we have here today is a tasty substitute that's going to deceive your taste buds. And how is it going to do that? The human tongue is very sensitive. Surely you know what it's like to experience a new flavor by combining several different ingredients. According to my online research, it should be possible to imitate the flavor of expensive seafood by combining much cheaper ingredients. Allow me to introduce you to imitation sea urchin eggs. Yo, I'm going to try this. That's just soy sauce and pudding from the convenience store? Never mind, I feel fear. Because I like uni. I actually really like uni. The first time I tried it, I liked it. Exactly. From what I read, pudding with soy sauce on top tastes just like the sea urchin eggs. I don't know about that, Junko. I kinda wanna experiment by making that though. Okay, pudding, which I'm assuming they mean like flan kind of pudding. And some shoyu. I only have to make a tiny amount though, just in case it tastes too cursed. Don't ask me how or why, but if the combo works, it works. I'm sure we're in for an interesting flavor. Here, Sensei, you try it first. Take a bite of the pudding smeared with soy sauce. Nom nom nom. How is it? Can you taste the sea urchin egg? I'm not sure. That's weird. People swore it tasted just like it. Slurp. Salty. Weird. What the heck? It doesn't taste anything like sea urchin eggs. Ah, why would anyone go on the internet and lie? Who does that? That's okay. I still have plenty of recipes to try. Man, I went from one cursed cooking place to another. Here's the second one on the deck. Avocado? Ooh, I love avocado. Man, now I kinda wanna get avocado boba today. Maybe that'll be my lunch. Same basic concept. They say if you eat avocado with soy sauce on it, it should taste like tuna sashimi. You know, that sounds pretty good actually. Avocado is fatty like tuna is, so this one has to work. I mean, even if it doesn't work, that sounds good. There's avocado inside of sushi rolls here. Alright, here goes nothing. I feel like an idiot. I've been bamboozled. What the heck was that? None of this tastes like what people said it would. Avocado and soy sauce for tuna sashimi, tangerine and soy sauce for salmon roe. They all come out tasting gross. Okay, tangerine and soy sauce, that sounds pretty cursed. Actually, no, that doesn't sound cursed. I eat ponzu. I use ponzu as a topping. Or a sauce. And ponzu is shoyu, or should I say soy sauce, mixed with either lemon or lime, depending what I'm craving. So it's not too far off to add tangerine to it, maybe. Maybe. But as a sauce, the only person who liked this stuff is Izumi. Ah, all I wanted was luxury seafood at an affordable price. Wait, do you think I could have afforded seafood with the money I used on all those different ingredients? Let me do the math. Pudding set, soy sauce, avocados, tangerines. You're right. That comes out to the same price as going to a conveyor belt sushi bar. I got tricked again. Why would people go on the internet and just tell lies? Who does that? I'm sorry, Junko, you've been bamboozled. Ugh. If I hadn't bought that pudding to experiment with the fake food, I could have had a really nice dinner tonight. Junko? What? I saw on the internet that if you put honey on cucumber, it tastes like melon. I don't know if I believe that either. Another internet fraud. Besides, honey is more expensive than the melon itself. I won't be fooled by fake food again. Sensei, I know this is a selfish request, but can we continue our consultation since we didn't finish last time? Yes, of course. This time we'll do the full consultation. Oh. Okay, thank you. I'll be waiting for you. Boop. Unrealized truth. Oh, so cute. Jingle. Hasumi arrived at the meeting spot. You beat me here, Sensei. Hi. Should I order this first? Their milk tea is wonderful. I wonder what you would like. Yes, I'll have a milk tea and... what would you like, Sensei? Black coffee, orange juice, fruit parfait. You know, my dad's probably making coffee this morning again. He made me an entire pot yesterday. And I enjoyed it. Orange juice? I don't care for orange juice. I prefer tangerine juice or lemonade. A fruit parfait sounds delicious. I want a fruit parfait, actually. Boop. Okay then. 1 honey milk tea and one fruit parfait, please. 1 butter pudding, 1 chocolate Baumkuchen with a cheese tart. A seasonal fruit tiramisu, 1 orange madeleine, and 2 chocolate croquembouche and green tea crepes. Or green tea crepes. ... I want all that food. That sounds like a good feast. That should be enough. Eat up, Sensei. You look happy. Munch munch. Do I? Pardon me. Where are my manners? I've always had a sweet tooth. I may have joined the after-school sweets club had I not joined the Justice Task Force. I always cherish the opportunity to have desserts, even when I eat them alone. Munch munch. So, what is it that you needed my advice on? Oh yes, about that. It's about my diet. Diet? Yes. I keep gaining weight no matter how healthy my choices are. I mean, you're a growing girl, Hasumi, it's fine, right? I decided to go on a diet, but I haven't made any progress. I can't fathom why it isn't working. You're the one students turn to for advice, Sensei. I thought you, if anyone, could get to the root of my problem. The root? Can you really not figure it out? The root? Yes, Sensei. Do you have any ideas? Could it be genetic? Or is it my lifestyle? Maybe I should exercise more. Exercise is always good. You watch as Hasumi eats her dessert. Oh, well then. You don't mean to say this is the cause? I suppose so. There's no doubt. This is it. It's so obvious, but I never realized. I came to ask you why I'm not losing weight while stuffing my face with desserts. This is so embarrassing. Is everything alright? I just remembered that I have something important to do, Sensei. I have to go. Whoosh. Again? See you around. Man, all of these haven't been food related except for the Mary one. I want food too. Maybe I'll make myself breakfast. I should eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, a peanut butter and honey sandwich, or maybe instant noodles. Yum 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 yum. Hasumi bolted out the door in a flash. Yeah, I'm hungry. This is making me super hungry. Sensei, again, please forget about today. I hope you understand. No worries, Hasumi, I understand. Okay, I went through a few of the MomoTalks, and I got through part of the event, so now I need food. I'm hungry. I need sustenance, and then I gotta work a lot because I gotta make up the money I spent on my laptop repairs. It's worth it though. My laptop's working fine. Yep, it's totally worth it. So now I gotta make breakfast for myself. I need brain power, I need sustenance. So thank you for stopping by the stream. I hope everyone has a great rest of their day. An epic gotcha luck. Me needs foods now. So I'll see you later. Bye bye. I'm still hungry. I need to buy some like protein bars or something. I don't know. Stomach, why must you keep on craving so much food? Can't you be happy just eating crackers?